Welcome to the Rotary Club of Raleigh, September 19th, 2022 meeting. Welcome everybody here, members and guests, everybody that is visiting us on Zoom today to our OWL reporter. And I think we'll just start off with the invitation before we get going with the meeting. So Richard is back invitation today. So it's all good. Maybe all please stand. So I just want to stand up here and just convey my gratitude for another beautiful day that I am able to wake up and see the sunshine and to just take in another breath. I know that another day isn't common for everyone. There are countless individuals who were not able to wake up and experience this beautiful Monday that we are. So for that, I would just like to say thank you. But if that wasn't enough, if it wasn't enough to be able to just wake up and see another day, and for me to see my daughter off from school, and for me to kiss my wife as I headed out the door, I have an opportunity to come and join in fellowship at the Rotary Club of Raleigh and be able to break bread with amazing Rotarians who have devoted their lives to service. And for that, I also have to give thanks for all of the hands that prepared our food today. I have to give thanks for all the people who worked tirelessly to make sure this place was suitable for our weekly meetings, to the staff, to everybody who puts it together, to the leadership of Rotary. Thank you all for joining us today. I am so grateful. I am so honored. And with that, I would just like to just open it up for our Rotary Club. Welcome to Rotary, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you very much.
Richard, would you like to,
For
all time's sake, lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance?
absolutely. Can you please join me now? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. For space, the skies, for and further ways of grace, for from mountains and the sea, from breezes, waves, from then wake up our day. God share His grace on thee, and sea to shining sea. And sure, again, it's not a real straight line. What you heard was a charge. Back, yes, indicator. And I don't figure, yes, if I didn't meet you, I'm a Tom Packer, of the child, which I have you all here. Before we get to our guest, though, don't forget. Happy 19 day, y'all. I don't think you may have the 94 there, so most of us here are 919. So happy 91. So, Linda, we have some guests today.
Yeah, and we also have
Great, thank you.
first of all, Eric said, would you like to,
Yeah, so we're going to go from the podium to the people on Zoom. You can see. So I am going to let my guests introduce themselves. I'm just going to go up here and say it. So
Hi, this is Fine Method. My name is Chad Stahl, Call. Nice to meet everyone. Hello. Yes, I've met you. You go by that name or? No, okay. Just met a few weeks ago at the City Club. It was a great place, meeting lots of professionals and lots of like good social activity here. And I'm two-part, my wife and I are landlords, we're business owners. We live in the North Coast Market. And I'm actually going to be on your ballot in November for District 6 School Board. Don't throw anything at me. So anyway, so that's who I am. So I'm here to say hello. Just to kind of see what's happening and what's going on in our community. So if there's anything I can do, help. So there you go.
Great.
And then Jen from you.
Not from the chamberman, and I was on County Data, bringing Greenville, national area. And I am a business owner as well. A lot of what we do for our business is doing that, so I wanted to. Interestingly, I looked up the road before I activity, she invited me, so we're here. So just wanted to see what this is about, learn more about these, so hello everybody, and if you have any questions later on.
Great, thank you.
Yeah. On that. Sure. See all.
Farmer Chambers, and I'm actually returning to Rotary Public Capital City. County communities wanted to be here in New York. Spent about 20 years and still think it over the sun. Great.
And I you get and I think that we're on
Hello, everyone. I'm Rita Gibson, and it's honor to be invited by Miss Jessica. You know, I was not but I want to learn all about Rotary stuff. I love serving, and then when I heard that Gabi was on, so we have to be there before. So thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Angela Moore. I am the founder of the School House of Ladies in their town. I'm here to support Gabi. We're excited about the upcoming fundraiser. I have been to community out for 30 years, so I was really excited about what we're doing. Thank you for having me.
All of that. I'm Bob Runner. I'm privileged to have been a member of this club for about 16 years now. And so after I retired, I went back to my original club, the Marion Rotary Club. And some of you know me as the father of Claire and the club, who was an active member of the club and started having boys. Now, 3 of them. We have a 3-month-old now. Claire and Bill is taking 2 older boys to kids. So she misses this club, and maybe she should quit having babies.
So, just to say, just wanted to, long time president put up with me all the time. But a lot of the time of year where summer's ending, fall's beginning, in my garden, the gardenia plants are starting to bloom now. You know, gardenias just smell wonderful. Gabi, here, smell that, and that's you. And also purple asters starting to come up. And anthemums will start blooming, you know that everybody is buying the anthemums for our fall living section, but they're about start blooming. And of course, the North Carolina artichoke is in full bloom, as you can see. This is an artichoke plant that an experiment I'm growing this year. So I hope to report back in the next month or so that there will be artichoke, this is our official coming straight out of there. I come from California, the Central Coast is the artichoke capital of the world. So it's my portable experimentation. So I know you're on the edge of the city, but remember also, when we get this, that we are on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, if any of you want to post a meeting or afterwards, like us, put some posts on, it's always good to spread the word. And another reminder, although they're a picture now, we have the buckets on the table for the Dementia Alliance. And again, for our gas sideways explanation, we support the North Carolina Dementia Alliance by giving our state change, dollar or two here and there, or if you don't have money, a lot of people don't, things packages. You can fill out an offering card and put it in with any amount. I mean, your member will be billed for it. So that's how we contribute to the Dementia Alliance, and they're a member of our club as well through other groups. And we also support the club by purchasing through Amazon Smile, I think. And are there any happy dollars today? Is there anything that happened over the weekend? Eric, I think you have some, you're looking happy, so. Yes. Judy, yes. Go ahead.
I got the first new game this weekend. So awesome. And then also just put out my second big bid for a job down in South Carolina. So happy about that. Dollars and put it on. Okay, I'm starting.
Yeah, you can have dollars that celebrate anything that you have, whether it's fun or even happen in your life, and that's what it is. Steve? Go ahead, we'll get over these are upcoming speakers. We've gone over the one coming before. Put in your calendar, for keeping in the back of your mind, October 24th is our first offsite meeting at the North Carolina Museum of Art. We have fun right now. Cater lunch there, we'll have to exhibit, that's coming to town, so that should be a lot of fun. Also want to mention, as for the past couple of weeks, we've had at the front desk, Linda's been asking our members to sign a large card, get well card, for our former president, Bill Mann. And many of you know, we've been in the park for a long time, know Bill, and I just thought a younger members, and I guess I'll mention that we like to remember our members, help them out when they're having a hard time. Bill, for years, is a distinguished plastic surgeon here at Raleigh, and an active member of the club, a great guy. And unfortunately, Bill had a serious head injury earlier this year while skiing, compounded by a diagnosis after he started recovering from that lung cancer. And so, basically, Bill, in your thoughts, if you haven't turned the card, we're going to deliver it to his wife this week, and hopefully we'll see Bill back in it. But I think it's good to talk about members when they're having a tough time. We really need to stop.
Good, Kurt looked at him, just about John Mark. John said with current cancer and fighting that down. No, he's I think doing it as well as he can, especially his family in France next month. I'm really glad that it's,
Okay,
back in Raleigh, it's more about that, but then like to back home, that like the student period.
okay, all right, well, thanks for that too. Good. So let's put your let's count ourselves lucky every morning when we wake up. Helps everything. Next is this past weekend, our governor, Nathan Thomas, did his APC walk, Apex to Zebulon, to raise money for food and security issues. Linda and I were able to catch up with him on Hillsborough Street as he came through Raleigh. Linda, that's Nathan's wife. Poor thing, she had developed a blister along the way. She was really hobbling I say circle back and head to McMoore Square, where I took this shot of Nathan in front of the Capitol, building. I really made it yesterday, it was a 2-day walk that he did, I think it's about 35 or so miles. And it's not too late, you've seen the bulletins and there's been something else to donate to his cause. See Linda Monahan, if you'd like to donate, she'll tell you how. And the club is matching any donations up to $500. So, please, support Nathan, a great guy, young district governor, who really put himself on this for a great cause. Now we've gone to a new weekly feature that has been well received. I was Tom Keller for our emergency neighbors section of the meeting.
Very good. Everybody, glad to see you here today. We're Governor Robert from Raleigh. We got the Steve Barber call those and they were trying to get to know each other. We sit here and we have lunch, maybe you need somebody to do lunch. Maybe they don't, but we're gonna pull them up and they're doing it for real. If you ever get asked to do those and do, please know. We give you a question for the minute. It's not fair. Okay, you get picked out what you want to be asked. You think about it, you don't want to be on the spot. Unless you call yourself Tucson. In this case, you're gonna have to have it happen. So I think question number one is gonna be, how did it happen?
So I'm a big guy. I've always been a big guy. Growing up there, there's this show called Beach Day, and it's a claymation show. And in the show, there's a skit named Juicy. And every season, he has a chicken wing, cheeseburger, slice of pizza, whatever. And walked into the room one day, and my stepdad, my little brother, said, goes, well, dang boy, you're always eating. And I was like, yeah. He goes, we're gonna call you Big Juicy. And I was like, oh God. And then over time, Big Juicy turned to Juicy, and then actually caught on. And my 11th grade year of high school, I called down to the office, and I show up, and my principal goes, Juicy. And I was like, yes. And he goes, your name's Derek Jones? And I was like, yes, I made it. I made it. My principal did not know my real name until my 11th. It was perfect.
We should have started with this. When you tell them just kind of a little bit about your position of work, what you do for a living.
So I'm the VP of sales for wall insulation in the Triangle. I've been in insulation for 8 years, and I moved down here for that position.
Awesome. Very good. All right, Eric's got 2 questions. Did you figure it out? First one, Eric, tell us a little bit. What is your best memory of one of your parents from when you were younger? And it's hopefully not the same story.
No. So we had just moved out of the suburbs. My mom was now single, and she was working 2 jobs, both as a purchasing manager up in Mount Carmel, which was an hour drive to and from our house, and she was working at Target at night. And restocking shelves, doing things like that. She was making like $12 an hour on top of her salary. And Christmas Eve, I heard her outside, and it had been like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning. And she then comes up to my room. She's like, "Hey, Juicy, I need you to come down and help me." And I was like, "Okay." And there's this punching bag in the back of her car, and it's like a 100-pound punching bag. And she's like, "I need you to carry this in. This is your present for tomorrow." And it really wanted to show like how much parents really do care about their children. And it really did go a long way. I had that punching bag all the way through the floor. I don't have it anymore, but it was definitely one of the best memories I have on my mom.
That's a great answer. And then the other one you selected is what is the worst project that you ever worked on?
Yes. I was going to tell one about a job site that I worked on. We ended up losing a ton of money. But this memory was a core memory that came to mind. And we were out at 29 Homes doing a training, and our guy comes out and he's like, we have to fill 50,000 sandbags. And I just remember looking at my buddies, and I'm like, this is no dogs. And sure enough, we go out, we go to the school and start filling bags. And there was like 20 of them. And first 3 days, we're just sitting there and filling them. And then all of a sudden, we get the bright idea because we were engineers. we get one of the big buckets, on the front end loader and we scoop up some dirt, and start filling sand back with the bucket. So work smarter, not harder, 100%. But without work progress.
All right, guys, if you enjoyed hearing from Juicy, catching outside the meeting, sometime when I'm lunch, find some coffee or hang out in the golf.
We will, move on to, the shift update. Harrison, had a emergency that, he just was expected on his phone, had to leave 5 minutes ago. Richard, who seems to be able to do everything for us, so she is holding down the fort. So Richard is going to cover the membership section of the week. Richard, thank you.
All right, so I am Matt Harrison, right? So into this go right, pretend that is going exactly as it's supposed to go because it's a huge thing for us. Today, we are about to do an induction. And if we can have Brandy, Drew, and Elsa Silverman come up. Okay. So, Brandy's membership application has been reviewed and approved in accordance with our club's constitution and bylaws. We will now proceed to admitting you into membership in the Rotary Club of Raleigh and the friendship of Rotary throughout the world. You have a question? The spirit said, "What's the question?" And fellow Rotarians, Rotarians, will you please join me in fostering and supporting Brandy as she joins us in our pursuit of adding value to our community through service above self. Now, I will ask your sponsor to play with a Rotary emblem. It is my pleasure to welcome you to membership in the Rotary Club of Raleigh.
Yay, Brandy.
I'm holding out technology people, good, responsibility. So I do have a few questions for you, and I'll ask them one by one, and then I'll call them and say, I will, or I won't. That's also a possibility. Question one, will you join us as we strive to live a life of serving above all? Question two, will you join us in our activities for service projects and fundraising activities in support of our community? In question three, will you join us in supporting Rotary efforts worldwide which focus on these 7 areas? Promoting peace, disease prevention, providing clean water and sanitation, maternal and child health, basic education and literacy, economic and community development, and protecting the environment. All right, can all the Rotarians please stand in the order with a round of applause.
And thank you all. I would like to now call on the service chair extraordinaire. Give it up to talk about church.
Good afternoon, Rotary guests, hope you're well. Just want to give a quick update on our project. October 15th, we're going to double up on our service projects. Our first is the Set Up Ministry. We're going to beautify their fronts, basically by painting their rocking chairs. We're going to do some mulching and pulling the weeds. So if you recall, we had a camp called September Project. So the folks that signed up with the September Project, we wanted to give them the opportunity to sign up for this project. The majority have, so there's a few spots left. We'll be sending out the link to this project. The other project we have is already did. I understand it's club in the past, it's just stayed that way, the volunteer opportunity for that. There's about 10 or 15 slots filled or something, is that right? When we send out the link as well, that'll be more of a community event that's being run by, big volunteer for the city. Again, we couldn't link to all this event, again, we doubled up, and we have a big club, I'm sure we can accommodate. And, again, I appreciate, the club and looking forward to social community. Thank you, Jim.
Great. Once again, Eric, this is Jim. We're not going to video. Okay. Last time, you guys are gonna hear from me next. So obviously I've been thinking about it for the last 2 weeks now. We have our members mingle, so it's gonna be both YPN and the Rotary Club. We are looking to bring more young kids and young professionals into our organization. And also raise money for polio and polio gift to life and the Rotary Foundation. We just got all of our sponsorship paperwork together for this event. So we will be sending that out to all of you lovely people and you people also on Zoom. So in advance, thank everybody for thank you all for your support, and I hope that you guys can donate. So thank you. Okay, thank you. Today, the anniversary weeks, I think last week we had, or the week before, we had about 15. Today we have one. Sarah, I believe you're on Zoom today. Happy birthday on the 25th. We're going to be and that brings us to our speakers today. I'll just make one comment before just comes up to introduce them. But it smells great up here. In addition to gardenia, nothing smells better than fresh ground coffee. Dark roast, which they have for sale along with a couple other things afterwards. But our speaker today, we're very, very welcome to hang out and looking forward to your talk. And just so I can come up and introduce them.
Hi, everyone. I'll get to use Mary and Gabi. Gabi's house. That's my husband. So it's about the wonderful presentation. Thank you for inviting us to this wonderful group, and we're bringing some of our friends with us. Because we want to come forward and everybody in the room. In addition to the punching bag, don't punch the punching bag with the thumb in your hand, right? Or what do you got? What do you have a torn ligament? So I'm punching the punching bag with the thumb in, right? I'm Mary. I'm Gabi, and we're from Gabi's. Gabi. Tell us who you are. I have 5 brothers and I got 1 little girl. And my favorite hobby is breakdancing, basketball, baseball, tennis, and skiing. And how old are you? 24. So imagine if you were rejected at any job interview. You're only allowed to work 4 hours per week as a bathroom. And all your friends have the same issues. So we applied for many jobs, right? And one in particular was, what kind of job was it? I was looking at the smoothies, at the smoothie bar. And what did they do? They didn't know, and they assumed I'm not doing it. They assumed, did they try to do any smoothie bar? No, they did not. Because that's not true, too well. So after many of those interviews, I said, I can't do this anymore. She couldn't do this anymore. So we started our company. Yeah, we found a Gabi Grams. So we were gonna open our restaurant, but I said I couldn't do a restaurant, but I do. So we opened up Gabi, and we went to the movie stores, and Larry, we went to Larry and said, this girl wants to start her own company, and I said, let's do it, right?
Oh, yeah.
So we made a special plan, what's the plan?
Guatemala and Somalia.
So we started down that road, we had a coffee agency, we're in, what was it?
Here's Peter, Lowe's, River Street,
Red Fair, so we're on a local island, of course, before. The goal was to open up a coffee shop, but then,
we pivot to the warehouse because
we couldn't tell them, right? So, we still do this, we started back in 2017, we all have coffee, we can pop up, we can buy nice coffee, we sell, in a corporate gift boxes, so that's we use a lot of products. So we started having with
packaging of sibling labeling shipping.
and how many paddles do we have working?
43
We have 43 employees in single power at our warehouse, and we're going up. And what companies do we work?
urban, not cannabis.
Murphy. So we do companies for other companies, and then we also do drop shipping, so there's companies in the warehouse that, have their products in their cage. And we will pull their orders from Shopify on the back end, we'll go in their page, pull the package, ship it for them, we've got 2 customers like that now. So we're expanding, so in the pandemic, didn't open a coffee shop, obviously, so God told us to go to this warehouse, and I'm like, no, we can't. Do you want me to go where? So we did, I learned to say yes and God doesn't do something crazy. So we went into the warehouse and I'm standing in the cage, and I'm like, okay, all of our puppies in the cage, now what? And then I looked out and saw people packaging and labeling, I'm like, we can do that, but somebody's already doing that. But that company got so big, they moved out, so we went around and knocked on all the doors and said, hey, we got people that can do this. So that's what we're doing, that's our main thing, we get a lot of people every day asking us for a job, so we need more work, right? So if you know anybody that needs anything done, so you want to tell them one of our superpowers, what do they have?
Our superpowers is autism, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, physical disease.
But they're all awesome, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you have fun, right?
We almost silly.
And then you want to tell them what your book? So Gabby, wrote a book,
About anti-bullying, because I used to bully in school.
right? What happened in school?
At school, someone put me down steps on head first.
Right. So you wrote a book about kindness, right? And how to be kind and overcome bullying and the monkey.
Oh, yeah, with kindness.
And then you have another book coming.
Gabi's house.
So it's about working in the warehouse, and 2 of our employees have, very artistic, so they are our illustrators of our next book, right?
Yeah.
So our mission is something.
Our mission is empower the special ability community to find their place in the world and enjoy fulfillment and engagement.
Right, so what do you guys do on Monday nights? What do you do tonight with your work?
We want bowling,
Bowling and adventure. What do you do on Friday?
education,
Where do you go for education?
white tech,
So every Friday they go to Wake Tech for 3 hours and learn something. What class are you doing in Wake Tech?
computers.
Computers. And this week we're gonna start on customer service. So our cookie growers grow businesses, grow Gabby's Grounds and, Gabby's Town. We hope to open up our own warehouse, like a loading dock, which is co-warehousing, full space. So if we have a giant order, sometimes we don't have tables to use. So we can have our own place, right? And eventually we want Gabby's Village where they can all live together. In their own place. These are some of our local partners and we recognize some of them. Tell us about why we're here.
Water Organic is my older brother and his wife. They do silk organic. And they do coffee silk for us because it's really awesome. And they're really good people and I love my brother.
I won't tell you that.
Don't worry.
All right, this is Philip from Raleigh.
Specialized in products for outdoor living. A lot of packaging work for us and labeling work for us at Murphy's Natural.
We do packaging, assembling,
And ship it.
it's good. Any company, and we can come drop it off, we can pick it up, right? deliver or we stuff envelopes or whatever they need done, right?
Now, I think coffee shop might be on the back burner because she realized that she could employ a handful of people at a coffee shop. And it's also hard to open during a pandemic, but with this kitting and fulfillment, she can employ dozens of people, and that's what she's doing.
So the Citizen Club is one of the clubs that we partner with, and we have a separate website for them, so their club order from our website, with coffee and different things, and then we give them 20% of the proceeds back. I'm not sure if your company or your club does something like that, but we do give back, but we could do that for you, if you just have a, one sell coffee with you over the holidays. We do support financially, if we need referrals, other businesses, you know, our people are perfectionists, right? Our autistic people, especially, they're our quality control. When they drop off a pallet, every box is perfect. Every box is perfectly aligned. Every label is in the exact same spot. The stage is perfect because nothing gets by them that's not perfect. Everything is in line. It's going back up. It's not perfect. We, nice candidates, we, do their packaging for them, and when they saw how attention to detail they were, we're filling their business now, it's very exciting. So once people see our work, they're very impressed, right? Oh, yeah. People learn more of these places. Okay, you want to tell them about that? What you got going on there, guys?
We're doing a fundraiser of Gabi goes together. And it's really, really fun because we're doing dancing, DJ, open bar. And my favorite part is me, and my friends are going, and I want everyone else to come as well. And because of the QR code to sign up.
And what do you going to be dressed as?
C&D from Grace.
Somehow, right?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody have any questions?
It's all coffee ground, or you guys ever, that's the thing, K-Cups right now.
We've got a couple, shift brown and beans, we have a light, a medium, and dark roast, and decaf. When should we break that dance? You're gonna be breaking that the about part, right? It's Friday, October 14th, not Friday the 13th.
Coffee at registration, I did that, and it's live on my table, and the big winners, so that also not too little tiny.
That's right, if I go sample bag from coffee to what you got, that's right, when you go up, the realtors will send you, will give back. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and, again, everybody out there, there's also the goodies on the table here, like, come over after the meeting and talk to Mary and Gabi and, provide anything that they might have. Mary and Gabi, we'd like to, give you each a Rotary mug, from which to drink your delicious, coffee. Hopefully you enjoy that. I'd like to thank Jessica Cunningham for arranging for you to come today and talk with us. It's great. And thank you very much. We appreciate it. Unless anybody else has anything good to the order, I thought I'd take 5 minutes to talk about the history of the arts in California. It's very day, you know, president always trying to get the meeting in on time. And so much. So we'll be ending a little bit early today, but that was just the time to mingle afterwards and not yesterday. So I encourage them to stay and get to know them a little better, gather around the table here. And I think we'll just go into how we always do our meetings before we test. So if you all stand, please. Okay. Well, yeah, with there's Angelini, we're losing the last slide, so do it from memory, I'll leave you, or it's always in the back there as well. There we go. Oh, Richard. But of the things we think, say, and do, is it true?